Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto episode 129. What happened last time?
Last time was the start of the Naruto versus Sasuke round 2 fight. Sasuke is not really listening to anything Naruto's saying. Straight up tried to murder Naruto at the very end with some fire. I'm pretty sure Naruto's not dead because I know he's not dead. But, however, it's interesting that Sasuke has the resolve to just murder someone who he once considered a friend. Yeah, Naruto is really extremely frustrated and really upset that Sasuke's not listening to him.
Guess we'll see how this fight continues. We're really binging tonight, so there's hopefully nothing gets lost in translation from us, switching. We're gonna try and, get through the rest of this little bit tonight. So, we hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, and we hope you like and subscribe to our channel to get future Naruto reactions and all the other stuff we got. If you just can't wait for the next episode to come out, you can get five episodes ahead on Patreon for this show, and a week ahead on a bunch of our other series, and a bunch of exclusive reactions, like movie reactions, like OVA reactions, like uncut OP reactions, and a bunch of other cool perks like voting for our next show, which I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. This is not a market substitute. Watch on Netflix, watch on Crunchyroll, support the official release. This is not a free alternative to watching on those sites. We're giving you our reaction and review, not a place to watch the show for free. Support the official release. Let's go. Here we go.
Could you imagine if he actually just killed Naruto right there? And the reason they changed to shippuden was just because Naruto was dead?
That'd be the biggest fake. Oh shit. Biggest fake out of all time.
You need to hit him with something more powerful than a punch, Naruto.
Whip him! Why? Damn it!
That the best you can do? Thought you were stronger. Well, if that's all you've got, I guess I won't need it.
What?
I'm not using my shotgun gun.
Don't hurt me!
If I just kept palling around with you guys, I would never have been able
Ow!
to gain this much power. Only through hatred and power can I hope to surpass my brother. Itachi, I can walk.
Don't push yourself.
Okay.
What's up?
That building is where Father works, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's headquarters for the Leaf Police Force.
Police force.
How come the crest of the Uchiha clan is part of the Leaf Police Force insignia?
Well, what do you know? You finally noticed.
Of course I did.
Right. Let me see if I can explain it for you. It was the Uchiha clan's earliest ancestors who established the police here in the village. So when they created this symbol for the organization, they used the family crest. Since a long time ago, the Uchiha have always ensured the peace here. The crest is a testament of our clan's pride and a way of life centuries old. Over the years, the Uchiha clan has grown smaller. Even now, nearly all of us are a part of the force and work to uphold the peace in this village. Which is good because only the most exceptional of shinobi can weed out the criminals hiding among their brethren.
Wow, Dad is the coolest.
No,
Are you
I'm
gonna
the
join the force
coolest.
too?
Well, I'm not sure.
Why not? Boy, when I grow up, I'm definitely gonna enter the police force. And Father's coming to tomorrow's entrance ceremony. It's the first step to my dream.
That's right.
That's my boy. For you to have come this far just 6 months after making Chunin. About tomorrow's special mission, I've decided to go along with you.
Tomorrow?
If you complete tomorrow's mission, Itachi, your entrance into Anbu Black Ops is all but assured. Do you understand?
You don't have to worry about me out there. And more importantly,
Father, you see, tomorrow afternoon is...
This mission tomorrow, it's not just about you. Your performance will reflect on our entire clan.
actually, I'm going to pass on tomorrow's mission.
What are you talking about? That's insanity! You know how important this is! You'll do no such thing!
I have to. Tomorrow is Sasuke's entrance ceremony. Our family has to attend. It's customary at the academy. You received a notice, remember?
All right, I get it. I'll be at the academy tomorrow.
Big brother. He's so distant.
I guess it wasn't the day before I thought it was.
Boy, it seems like only yesterday that you were here for Itachi, huh? And you're his spitting image.
Thank you for your help with both of my boys.
Oh, not at all. It's been a pleasure. That boy of yours is a true prodigy. There hasn't been another one like him in the history of the Academy.
Please, you be too kind.
Nonsense. We expect big things from you as well, Sasuke.
Become a fine shinobi, just like your older brother.
Yes, father. Hey, that's Uchiha, right?
Yeah,
Oh, wow, I wonder if he's a genius too.
yeah. He has to be.
Oh man, I thought recess was never gonna get here. These classes are such a drag.
Shikamaru, you want some?
Seriously, not every single break has to be a snack break, you know what I mean?
That's my boy. You'll go far in the Anbu ranks, no question about it.
It's still not good enough. I have to do better. I've got a long way to go.
Sasuke, this is your day off, dear. You need to give your body some rest.
Ow!
You don't have to push yourself so hard.
I know, but they say Big Brother graduated from the academy in just a year.
Times have changed, sweetheart. And your brother is special.
All right, these are your report cards for the first term.
Keep excelling like this, and you'll be just like your brother in no time.
Father, I wanted you to say, that's my boy, to me.
Come again? What do you mean you can't participate in the assembly? I don't really think you understand your position.
I'm setting out on a mission tomorrow.
It's the middle of the night. Why are they up with the lights off?
What are you talking about?
I can't tell you. The mission is covert.
Itachi, you also serve as the Uchiha clan's pipeline to the village nerve center. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Well, make sure you don't forget it. You will be at that meeting tomorrow.
Sasuke. Use the bathroom and go to sleep.
Okay.
What are you doing roaming the house at this hour? Get to bed!
Yes, sir. Father only cares about you, Itachi.
You probably hate me, huh? It's alright. People often think ill of shinobi. It's only logical.
That's not how I feel. He's right, though. I do feel that way.
Being the best isn't all it's cracked up to be. When you have power, you become arrogant and isolated from the world. No matter how coveted and sought after you are in the beginning. But with us, it's different, because you and I are flesh and blood. I'm always going to be there for you, even if it's only as an obstacle for you to overcome. Even if you do hate me. That's what big brothers are for.
Is Itachi in there? We need to talk. Get out here!
What's going on? What are you all doing here?
There were 2 people who didn't show up at yesterday's assembly. Do you want to tell me why you weren't there?
The meeting Father was talking about last night.
You're in the Anbu Black Ops now. I know full well you can be called away at the drop of a hat. That's the case your father was trying to make when we asked why you weren't there.
But we're not your father. You won't be getting any special treatment from us.
I understand. I should have been more careful. Will that be all then, gentlemen?
Sure thing. Oh, but you know what? Before we go,
there's just one other thing. Do you know anything about Shisui Uchiha ending his life in Nagano River?
Ending his life?
Shisui was the other guy who never turned up at the assembly yesterday. It's funny. If I remember correctly, you kind of looked up to him like an older brother, didn't you?
How terrible. Forgive me, I haven't seen him at all recently. What a tragedy.
Well, at this point, the police force sees no other choice but to launch an all-out investigation into the matter.
Investigation?
This is a note Shisui left behind. We've already had it analyzed. There's no question this is his handwriting.
But if it wasn't homicide, why the investigation?
It'd be no great feat for someone who possesses Sharingan to copy his handwriting. The most talented of all our clan, feared as Shisui the Teleporter. He was a man who would do anything, take any mission, if it was for the good of the clan. Hard to imagine a man like that ending his life, don't you think?
You shouldn't judge people by their appearance, or by your own preconceptions.
We'll leave that with you for the time being. Get to Anbu Black Ops and put in a request for them to start sniffing around on this as well.
Understood.
By the way, you try and sweep this investigation under the rug, and we're gonna know about it.
Why don't you just come out and say it? You believe I had a hand in this, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Little punk.
Listen, Itachi, if I find you betrayed this clan, I want you to know you'll pay for your wrongs.
Like I said before, appearances and preconceptions aren't going to tell you anything. For instance, you've made the mistake of assuming I'm a patient man. The clan, you overestimate your own abilities with no idea of the depth of my own. And look at you now, groveling in the dirt.
Shisui, I've been keeping an eye on you recently. The strangeness of your behavior. Half a year into your time at Anbu, it was impossible to overlook. The heck are you playing at, you filthy little wretch?
Obsessed with the organization, obsessed with the clan, obsessed with our lineage. A worthless compulsion that enslaves us and limits our capabilities, leading us to fear what you don't understand.
Stop it, Itachi! What on earth is the matter with you? Itachi, you've been strange lately.
Nothing strange about me. I have my own duties to fulfill, that's all.
So what's your story? Why didn't you come last night?
To achieve the next state.
What are you talking about?
I've had enough. There's no hope left for this pathetic clan. The people of this clan are all the same. You focus on the trivial and lose sight of what's most important. Change is impossible in this fog of ignorance.
It's enough. If I hear one more word of this nonsense, I'll have you thrown behind bars. Well, what's it gonna be? I can't take this anymore. Please, sir, just give me the order.
Big brother! You have to stop!
I'm not the one who killed Shisui, but I apologize for the words I have spoken. I'm truly sorry.
He's been pretty tired lately, up to his ears in missions from the Anbu Black Ops.
But Captain!
Anbu are under the direct control of the Hokage. Even if you wanted to arrest one of them, you would need to get a warrant first. You've my word.
Very well, sir.
What'd you think of that one?
Some interesting backstory there.
Lots of Uchiha lore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it was like a Sasuke flashback, but it seemed more like a hype up for Itachi, or like more info on Itachi. who we haven't seen in a while. Because although it did sort of have insight into like it was mostly about their relationship, like Sasuke and Itachi, but we also got a lot of like apparently a bunch of people thought he was a sketchy guy, and they were like, it wasn't just one day he upped and murdered everyone. It was like there had been signs for a while apparently of him being super shady.
Yeah.
And like so much so that they actually suspected him of murder. Before he even...
Of a member of the clan
Of
as well.
a member of the clan. Before he actually... Well, I mean, unless he did murder that guy and he was just lying. But, you know, just the fact that towards the end he wasn't the golden child necessarily anymore is really interesting. Because everyone's just like... Because all that we knew up until that point was that Itachi was just the best ever.
And even in this episode. For
half of the episode, it was Itachi is the best ever. Even the mom is just like, well, he's just special.
He's just better than you could possibly hope to be, I guess.
Yeah, which is...
in the nice way that his mom could have said that.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, obviously his dad is being super unhelpful and just, like, straight up... like being like, no, your brother's just better, not even subtly at all in everything he says. He is kind of saying that. And then the mom, like, even when she's trying to like not do that, she still kind of does that.
Yeah,
which really sucks. But I guess it's just because they were so obsessed with like, and everyone kept telling them like how great Itachi is.
Well, yeah, he's at, like, a level that they haven't seen since, like, the fucking birth of the village, apparently. Like, so it's just like, yeah, it's almost like they're in disbelief that he even exists. Like, every time they talk about it, they're just like, yeah, I know. I mean, our son, he's like, he's fucking incredible. Like, I can't even believe it. Sometimes I wake up, I look at him across the breakfast table, I'm like, holy shit, I got a god of the Leaf Village in my fucking family right now. This is incredible. I want to pop open champagne every time I look at the guy. Like, they're just in complete, but, like, disbelief.
Yeah.
It's at that level.
And it just sucks that literally every person in the village is contributing towards being super toxic towards Sasuke, of, like, giving him this horrible feeling that he has to live up to his brother's impossible standards.
Well, think about that now as well.
Yeah.
Like, after he killed all those people... And now it's like, not only was he fighting to like surpass him or at least meet that level, now he's faced with he is the object of your fucking revenge.
Yeah.
Like, and he was way better than you. Like, they're the same. I think he was like 12 or 13 in these flashbacks. Itachi, and so he's the same age as Sasuke now.
Yeah, because it said that he graduated in a year and he was a Chunin, and then he just was in the Black Ops, and then he had spent, I think, half a year in the Black Ops.
So he's like 13, I think, is how that works out. So that's Sasuke is like maybe slightly younger than that, not by much, maybe even at at this point, because I think it's about that. So that's, you know, that gives you some perspective of like what Sasuke is also dealing with, because he's also like. Not only is he thinking about, after he encountered Itachi again, of like, that's how fucking much weaker I am, then he's also forced to reflect, like, where was Itachi at where at this age? I am already so far behind, you know, compared to where Itachi was at my age now. So,
yeah. It just sucks because it seemed like it was just purely... Itachi was just blessed by the Lord with some crazy like abilities, whether that's just he had an insane amount of drive to just be able to give it his all, and like, you know, just because of how much he put into it, he got even more out, and he was just able to do that sort of naturally, or if he was just extremely physically gifted in every way, and mentally gifted in every way, and he was just really lucky. But either way, since he was the only one in, like, apparently the history of the village to ever live up to that, to ever, like, reach those heights, it's just really, it really sucks that everyone fucking Sasuke was just raised with this mindset of, like, yeah, you'll probably never be as good as your brother, but if you are, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think Itachi, or not Itachi, Kakashi, when he was first fighting him, even said that he was captain of the Anbu Black Ops.
Yeah.
So he wasn't just a guy. I don't know if he is the captain or if he is a captain. I think he's a captain because it would be
they
kind
have
of
like
insane.
their own little like squad things, don't they?
Who?
The Black Ops.
The Black Ops. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
their They're like I don't know how extensive the Black Ops is. I'm not entirely clear on like the ranking system of the Black Ops or everything like that because it's kind of secretive. Regardless, that's just a like. 'Cause I remember Kakashi warning Asuma and Kurenai about anyway, just some interesting stuff there. So yeah, it's just it's crazy how far ahead he is, but like I don't even know what to say.
I'm very curious as to sort of what happened to Itachi that he just decided he hated his entire clan. Was he hanging out with the wrong people? I don't know. But or was it just a natural, like, did he just sort of naturally start to feel that way after this constant fucking pressure on him to be the best and had to be the best? Also, the fact that they're just the police.
Mm-hmm. The Uchiha established the police force.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there was also the police.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that the ninja, like, they just were the police.
It's like internal affairs in real life, how there's a police force for the police. It's kind of like that, how there is the Leaf Police Force that they're not only the police force for the village, but they're also, like, the regular ninja aren't sort of exempt from their scrutiny, sort of.
Except for the Black Ops.
The Black Ops is different, because they're
different.
handpicked by the Hokage.
What I was going to say is, yeah, it's interesting. I guess it's just interesting that they have a police. I
never considered that?
I just never really considered it, because I thought, well, they have all this, I guess it's sort of like the military and the police, almost.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just interesting because a lot of times in, like, more of a fantasy-type world, there's not usually both. You know? Like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know why, I just never expected them to have, like, a literal police station out here.
Yeah, well, it's because the Uchiha are, like, the guys. They're the most powerful. They're the ones who are capable of sniffing out fucking traitors in their midst.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it makes sense that they would be put in place there, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? I don't know.
Little Choji and Shikamaru were so cute. Okay, we had a new opening this time.
New opening.
I love how they keep showing the girls like they'll ever be important.
Yeah.
They just kill off several of the side characters just to make even more room for the girl characters to not do anything.
Well, we don't know that yet.
We don't know that. I'm just sort of making a joke.
Anything else you want to say before you get to the next one?
No.
Yeah, I think that's a good... I love this episode. This is a great flashback episode. It's really fucking interesting to see this.
I will say I'm really glad that we are getting more of this backstory right now, because I feel like we didn't quite have enough.
Yeah.
Because we saw, like, a couple things of Itachi, and we saw him, like, the whole, like, him killing his clan. Mm-hmm. But it's more interesting to see the kind of relationship they had prior and, like, Sasuke's upbringing.
Yeah.
It gives a bit more insight as to why he has gone so drastic to, like, achieve his goal of getting Itachi, you know?
Yeah.
Because before it's just like, come on. I mean, yeah, he killed everyone you care about, but it makes it even worse because they were so close. Because I think when we saw it before, in the flashback, they like weren't super close because he was starting to be distant at the end, and I think in that flashback he was kind of being distant.
Yeah.
So it didn't seem like they were close. And then therefore it like was still a betrayal, but it didn't seem like as much of a betrayal as it is now that they were very close, especially when Sasuke was quite young. So now it's like taking the betrayal to the next level, on like not just you were like part of my family and you betrayed me. It's like, no, I trusted you and I looked up to you. But I was kind of jealous of you and we had this weird relationship and then you betrayed me.
Yeah, and what did Sasuke say? Itachi was like, you probably hate me, huh? And then Sasuke's like, no, what? Why would I do that? And then he thinks to himself, he's like, yeah, well, I guess I do kind of feel like that. Or was that in reference to hate? He didn't know, he thought it to himself. He was like, I hate to admit it to myself, but fucking, yeah, I kind of do feel that way. But he didn't say it out loud, but Itachi kind of knew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the fucking Sharingan, I don't know what...
Shuriken?
Yeah, I guess Sharingan Shuriken level.
Crazy. And fucking, he looks at and changes it for Sasuke. It's
almost like winking at him.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Check us out on Patreon to get a week ahead on the show and many others. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And thank you to all of our patrons, especially those in the Student Council: Zenge,
John Ortega,
Aurora,
Lewis,
Chris Janve,
Nelson Barbosa,
Kage Uzumaki,
Dreadful XR,
Brian,
Handicap Bonkai,
D23L,
Charles Liu,
Brian,
Michael Wells,
King Mr. Mew,
Rifleman Z51,
Brandon Bruce,
Sallow,
Mord Tarragon,
Alfonso Reynoso,
Josh Carey Gray,
Jordan Angu,
Lolly Convict,
Takamasa Baba,
Vanity,
Redacted,
Josue Gonzalez,
Zachary Pora,
Mohammed Buran Ahmed. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.